Audio Jungle.
Hello and welcome to today's edition of Mexico News Network's Breaking News. Thank you for joining us. I am your host, Elisa Carballo, and we have excellent information for you coming right ahead. But before we start, let me remind you, we are in the beautiful El Dorado Royal Spa Resort by Charisma. And also, remember to keep informed 24/7 by logging on to our website on www.mexiconewsnetwork.com. And don't forget to follow us on social networks on Facebook, Twitter, as well as Google+. You'll find us as Mexico News Network. Now let's begin with today's main headline stories. White sandy beaches, warm climate, and lush ecosystems. This is Cancun, and to be honest, who wouldn't like to experience paradise? Knowing this, tour operator Falcon Holidays and Thomson have in fact programmed the next seasonal flight from Dublin to Cancun. The service will start on June 13, 2016, with the company operating one weekly flight for 6 weeks from Dublin Airport, which is celebrating its 75th anniversary, all the way to Cancun International Airport. Now, Dublin Airport Managing Director, Mr. Vincent Harrison, said that they believe that the range of exclusive holidays they will be offering, coupled with the state-of-the-art jet, will be very well received by Irish holiday makers. The full program will be unveiled and available to book starting next month. A Boeing 787 Dreamliner will be provided for this particular route and will include a premium club class seating. According to Mr. Harrison, this brand new service will aim to increase flights for their summer season, a favorite time of all year to travel. In addition to the brand new route Dublin-Cancun non-stop flight, Falcon Holidays, as well as Thomson, will also be offering direct flights from Montego Bay in Jamaica, adding 2 extra long-haul destinations to the 17 that they already connect with Dublin Airport. Mr. Chris Logan, head of Ireland for Falcon Holidays and Thomson, said that it was with great thanks to the Mexican and Jamaican authorities that has made this exciting opportunity a fact. Moving along to more information, as a response in the recent growth in Mexico's airspace industry, coinciding with Airbus's exponential fleet growth, the Mexican Federal Airport Agency, Airports and Auxiliary Services is teaming up with the leading aircraft manufacturer. This is to build the first Latin American Airbus training center in Mexico City. The training center's construction is very much expected to begin very soon and will be fully equipped to train pilots to operate the Airbus A320. This will not be the first time that Airbus trains pilots from Mexican companies. Currently, Mexican low-cost airline Volaris has also Airbus as their training provider. An ASA communique cited Mr. Rafael Alonso, president of Airbus Latin America and Caribbean region, who stated that being closer to clients would allow Airbus to support growth and therefore increase the productivity of their crews. Alfonso Sarabia de la Garza, general director of ASA, was also quoted in the same communique, stating that ASA welcomes enthusiastically Airbus and their entire team of aviation experts and hopes that this will be the beginning of a successful partnership to provide training in their country and Latin America for many decades to come. He also explained that the fact that Airbus chose Mexico as the venue to place the new training center fills his agency with great pride. Airbus, in fact, currently has delivered over 60% of the aircrafts operating in Latin America. That is, of course, over 550 aircrafts operating in Latin America and the Caribbean alone. And in more news, Japanese auto giant Nissan has chosen Mexico to host its second global training center outside of Japan. The plant, located in the state of Aguascalientes, was considered to be the most competitive at a worldwide level. The brand new offices will provide the space to provide training to people from all over of the American continent. Thus, the Aguascalientes facility will provide training for the workforces of plants in Mexico, the United States, Brazil, as well as subsidiaries on the continent. Mr. Armando Avila, manufacturing vice president of Nissan Mexicana, said that this great recognition is the result of years of work from a large team of manufacturing professionals who have in fact demonstrated that their training skills are at the very highest level. Nissan has been in Mexico for over 50 years, and Nissan Mexicana is in fact considered the #1 plant in the world, as it was the most successful unit exporter back in the year 2014. Now, it's important to mention that not only workforces from Nissan will be training at the Global Training Center in Aguascalientes. The new offices will also be receiving people from South American Renault plants due to the Renault-Nissan alliance. Mr. Avila also added that as a result of the proven quality from the Mexican workforce, the company has in fact completed trust and has decided to start manufacturing Infiniti luxury vehicles at Mexican plants. In more information, the recently released 2015 A.T. Kearney Foreign Direct Investment Confidence Index, which is an annual survey that tracks the impact of likely political, economic, and regulatory changes on the foreign direct investment intentions and preferences of CEOs, CFOs, and other top executives of Global 1000 companies, posted the list of the top 25 countries preferred for foreign investments. In fact, and as it turns out, Mexico is back on the top 10 of the list, stepping up 3 positions from last year's ranking. It is also one out of the 2 Latin American nations on the list. The report also states that business executives are very optimistic about the Americas overall, with the United States topping the list for its 3rd consecutive year. Now, the Foreign Direct Investment Confidence Index in fact displays senior executives' forecasts for future global investments, pointing out the top choices worldwide for foreign direct investment, as well as foreseeing all those destinations that will receive the highest influx of foreign direct investment during the following years. The US and China always top the list in 1st and 2nd place respectively, and for the 3rd year in a row have done so, with Europe coming back breaking records with 15 out of the 25 countries on the list. Mexico is also back on the top 10, taking the #9 place, stepping up from last year's position, which was in 12th place. Now, the report also states that Mexico's recent reforms have opened up great opportunities for investors by allowing foreign investment, especially in the energy, telecommunications, as well as manufacturing sectors, improving the overall climate for doing business in the nation. Now, don't go anywhere. Make sure you stay with us because we will be back with more information after these brief messages.
Audio Jungle.